Okay, so y'all know when 2020 happened, Pablo wasn't around because he was quarantined and he didn't want to get his parents infected, which is understandable. I mean, who would want to get that virus? I mean, people were dying. It was a horrible time. And so in that time, we were basically missing Cody and Brooklyn guy, who's arguably to say are the two most important characters of SML, I should say. And you really felt their absence because without those two around, getting through the videos were pretty difficult. And so in an attempt to fill in Poogie's absence, SML has brought in some characters that I would want to call pandemic characters. And I call them pandemic characters because once Pablo came back, these characters were never seen ever again. And so I just want to briefly talk about these characters. Characters such as Harry, Officer Top and Bottom, Heidi, and Camille Hadid Habab. Although Camille is the only one of these guys to actually stick around. And honestly, I'm going to say I kind of miss Harry because I kind of feel like they can actually do more with Harry. They could have actually just made him to like a villain. And you know, he will always trying to take Cody's spot back. And I kind of feel like that Cody meets Harry should have been a setup to that. And I just really felt like they could have done more with Harry. I mean, Harry was short-lived. Like, he was actually, to me, I wouldn't say that he was great, but he was a decent character. And he was actually one of the better ones. And I like Officer Top and Bottom. I mean, I like them more than Cody and Harry when it comes to their gayness. And I would just like for them to, you know, make a few more appearances, you know, here and there, because they was actually entertaining. I mean, you can just give them like 5 seconds, like, at least it's something. And Heidi was really just a generic character that they made up. I mean, eventually we got Penelope, so, you know, they didn't really need Heidi no more. Although she did come back to make a few appearances as Jenny Wobblenees, but that's just about it. She's just really much of a background character. I guess they added that in too because they needed something to do. And so yeah, these were characters that they have brought in for the pandemic. I mean, because not only was Pablo infected, but because of what was going on at the time, SML just stopped using Black Yoshi because we all know there's a certain incident I'm not going to name because it was very sad. I'm not going to talk about that, but Black Yoshi was missing. Like, a bunch of characters really was missing, and SML was hurting at the time, and they really depended heavily on Junior, Jeffy, and Joseph. And I'm going to say that I thought that giving Joseph more screen time would have been good because I liked it, Joseph, but no, they really didn't do the best with Joseph in that year. And so yeah, that's what I have to say. These are what I call the pandemic characters, and I would like to see people such as Harry and Officer Top and Bottom return. I mean, they don't have to be in every video, but, you know, at least once in a while, you know, to be like, hey, you know, they still here. And I think that would be cool. And so with that, I will see you guys next time. And also, please subscribe.